Kids friends and families. I'm Natalie. Thanks for joining us today. We know that you are home with your kids since there's no school going on, so we wanted to offer something special and fun that you guys could do together. Welcome to our Avow Kids cooking segment. Today we're gonna make egg toast. Come on over here. The first thing is that we do recommend that all kids cook with a parent or a guardian. Cool beans? Cool beans. Next, you're gonna wanna put on your apron. Nobody likes a mess. This is the best way to keep us clean and safe in the kitchen. Okay, to get started, these are the first materials that we'll need. We want one piece of bread on a cutting board so that we can cut into it. And then we're gonna wanna have a selection of cookie cutters. Parents, this is a message for you. Right now, your kids feel like they have very little control over the situation that's happening with this pandemic. They've been told that they can't go to school. All of their normal rhythms and routines have been interrupted, so choices are really important. For that reason, we've got a couple options of cookie cutters here. As you can see, I've got a heart, an airplane, and a star. I think today I'm going to choose the star cookie cutter to make our egg toast. Once you've selected your cookie cutter, then it's time to cut into the bread. Make sure that you get the sharper side down, work together to place it on your bread in the spot that you would like, and then press down. Guys, now we have our star cut out of the middle of our bread. So we'll want to pick up the cookie cutter and take the middle piece out to save the bread for later. Something really important to mention, we might not get a perfect star every time. Sometimes there's a little piece that gets left in the bread, or one of the legs of the star is a little bit longer or shorter than the other legs, and that's okay. We're working on the process, not the product. It doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Parents, this next step does involve using the stove. So again, I'd like to encourage you to work together as a family to continue cooking. You're going to want to get some type of cooking spray. I'm using an olive oil spray, and coat the bottom of your pan. Beautiful. Next, you're going to take your toast and put it into your pan. Here, we're going to crack an egg into the middle of the star. There's probably going to be more egg than room inside of the star, but that's okay. Parents, now that we have our egg inside of our bread, I'm going to turn my stove on to medium-high. While we wait for the egg to cook, this is a great time to have conversation together. I've made a little list for us here. Kids, you have infinite creativity, so you can talk about anything that you like. But here's a couple ideas just to get you started. You could spell 5 sight words, 5 like the 5 points on our star. You could name your 5 senses, or even share 5 states and their capitals. Anything else that you want to share about your education with your parents is great too. Parents, we can also take this as an opportunity for emotional support. Maybe we want to work together to share 5 things that we're grateful for. We could also share 5 of our favorite things. Maybe that's 5 favorite things about school, favorite things to do outside, or even favorite things about your kids' best friends. Kids, it's important to remember you have a lot of great things to share, but so do your parents. Work together, take turns sharing, and be good listeners. Kids, when you see the bottom of your egg starting to turn white, it's almost time to flip it. You might need a grown-up's help for this. We're going to be very careful as we scooch it around on the pan a little bit. And you'll know when it's time because it's a little bit less runny on the top. Looks like it's time to flip. Whoop. There is your star egg. Looks like our toast is ready to be served. Don't forget to turn off the stove, and then we will carefully bring it over to our plate. Ta-da! A delicious meal made together. You have more choices coming up too. You get to decide what to put on top of your toast. Maybe you like peanut butter and jelly. Maybe you want to put maple syrup on top. You might even want to sprinkle it with some powdered sugar. You can also go for the savory side of things and put some cheese or salsa or sour cream. You have limitless options and you get to choose. Thanks so much, friends and family, for joining in today for our cooking segment with Avow Kids. Bon appetit!